With 2 days left before it presents a report to the 10-member Dialogue Committee, the 8-member Technical Committee on the talks is currently dotting the I's and crossing the T's. In the report seen by KTN News and verified by highly placed sources, the Technical Committee has agreed to cluster the issues of dialogue to 5 thematic areas down from the 10, with Kenya Kwanza seemingly giving in to Azimio's demand for the inclusion of the thorny issue of high cost of living in the discussion. Under the first cluster on outstanding constitutional issues, the Technical Committee has pegged the high cost of living on Article 43 of the Constitution, which states that every person has the right to have adequate food of acceptable quality, among other social rights. The highly divisive matter had both Kenya Kwanza and Azimio la Umoja One Kenya sides draw the line in the sand.
And I have seen my colleagues asking in this discussion that we have agreed, where is the cost of living? And I want to tell them, we are already implementing the programs that will deal with the cost of living.
Our priority for discussion is the escalating cost of living.
The committee also agreed on the broader issues of electoral justice that include the reconstructing of the electoral agency and the audit of the 2022 presidential election. Representatives of both the government and the opposition also agreed to introduce the issue of boundary delimitation, which is due latest March next year. The review of boundaries will be critical as both sides will benefit from possible additional constituencies after the review. Issues of the entrenchment of the Constituency Development Fund, National Government Affirmative Action Fund, and Senate Oversight Fund were also retained. The creation of the office of the leader of the official opposition and the embedment of that of the Prime Cabinet Secretary-in-Law were also retained, with the issue of entrenching party discipline adopted.
And nothing will come out of those talks. Is a waste of time. I am telling you as Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya.
While the process to have the talks begin gathers pace, the talks meant to unite the country continue to widen, with disquiet from the ruling party as the Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua leads the onslaught against the talks.
Alitaka ati handshake tukamwambia hakuna. Asema apatiwe ambassador 3 tukamwambia hakuna. Tukasema ukitaka pesa kidogo ya kukula we can discuss.
Wangwana wa Nakuru wa mjambo!
The head of state has also recently been blowing hot and cold on the matter, with the latest statement made in Nakuru County keeping the opposition guessing.
Kwa sababu kuna majamaa bado wanatuzungusha ati wanatafuta kazi. Ati wanatuzungusha ati tuongee. Ati ndio kazi ipotekane sijui wapi. Ati kazi ya nani? Ati kazi ya nani? Ati nusu mkate sijui nini. Mimi nataka niwaulize nyinyi. Mnataka hii mambo ya tuendelee na mambo ya nusu mkate sijui na sijui nini? Bana, hiyo watu nimeambia wakwende kabisa.
The Dialogue Committee will be meeting Friday to receive the report from the technical team on the issues and framework agreement for the talks, as the deadline earlier given by the opposition to have the talks concluded by latest end of August draws closer.
Na tumewapatia wale jamaa siku 30 kuongea. Baada ya siku 30 kama jamaa bado wamekaa ngumu, tutatoa amri nyingine.
Emmanuel To, KTN News, Nairobi.